What you guys are going to need is a moderate to heavy weight, so like a backpack full of books for your single arm rows, single arm overhead presses, and the upward chops. You're probably going to want something a little bit on the lighter side for the bent over W's and the tricep kickbacks. So you can play around with the weights too to find the one that fits you best when we're doing our practice rounds. All right, so I don't see anyone new to the class, so I'll skip my introduction. Does anyone have any aches or sorenesses I should know of for today?
I broke my toe yesterday.
What?
I'll remain seated today.
Okay, so yeah, make sure you take care of that toe. And everything on this workout can be done seated. That's why I don't have any alternate exercises written out up here. So everyone's doing this exact same workout more or less, pretty much.
What exercises are we doing?
All right, well, we're gonna go through that in a little bit. But first, let's get warmed up. So, if you're gonna be doing exercises in standing, start in standing. If you're gonna be doing exercises in sitting, start in sitting. So, let's start by taking a deep breath in and a smooth exhale out. Oh yeah, I should meet you guys. Focus on an even breath. It's the middle of the week. Sometimes it's hard to focus or you're tired from work. So dial it back a little bit before we get started. Think about bringing yourself back to the present moment, focusing on one thing and one thing only, and that's your breathing. Allow your arms to soften. Maybe let them rest in your lap or by your side. You can even close your eyes a little bit. Continue to focus on a smooth, easeful breath. And slowly start to look up at the ceiling and then look down, adding some gentle movement to your head and neck. After one more round of looking up and down, let's start by going side to side, like you're trying to touch your ear to your shoulder. Get that nice light stretch out of your neck. Little cracks and pops. Might feel good. Good. And then next one, start to do some little circles of your neck. Especially if you've been stuck in front of a computer all day. Probably feel good to introduce some movement. I know I was on the computer for a long time this morning. Actually got a headache from it. So it's good to get away from the screen, even though, reverse your circles, even though we are all currently sitting in front of a screen right now. Hopefully, once we're in the midst of the workout, you're not actually staring at the screen too much. Good. Now, take your arms, reach them up overhead, shrug up towards the ceiling like you're trying to hug your biceps towards your ears, and then slide your shoulder blades down your rib cage and then back up. Slide your shoulder blades down the rib cage and then back up. You should feel some muscles between your shoulder blades engaging fairly strongly here. Maintaining this overhead reach position. If you cannot get to a full overhead, whatever level of overhead reach you can get to is fine. So if this is all you can do, that's fine. Work from there. If your shoulders start to get tired from being held out here, you can decrease the lever arm by bending your elbows. Raising up and lowering back down. Next, bring your arms by your side. Reach your arm up and around in a big circle, and then your other arm is going to come around as your first arm is coming down. So right now I'm reaching my left arm up towards the ceiling, my right hand is down, and now as my left hand comes around to the back, my right arm starts to raise up to the front, and I'm going around in this circular spiral motion. Get that nice twist out of your body if you're in standing. You can also add in that twist from your hips. Try to really exaggerate that motion as best as you can. How big of a circle can you make? How much can you twist and contort your body? That still feels good. Stretching out your whole spine, maybe even getting into your hips. Opening up your shoulders. Now, switch sides. So this time around, you're going to start raising your right arm up, and then it's going to come around, and then the left arm comes to follow. Keep reaching and twisting. Reach through those fingertips out wide. Try to take up as much space as you can. If there are other people in the room with you, try not to hit them. Or do, if that's how you feel about each other. Good. Relax your shoulders. Shake them out a little bit. Take your arms out to the side. And twist one way and then the other. Big, long arcs here. Sitting, we're going around. If you're in a high back chair, be aware of where that backrest is. Try not to bop it too much. Good. Shake out your arms. All right, we're going to pick up the pace a little bit. We're going into jumping jacks. Standing athletes, standard jumping jack. Feet come apart and then back together as you're hopping in place. Arms come up overhead. If balance is a little shaky, you can just do the arms portion. If you're just doing the arms portion standing or sitting, make sure you slam your arms down at the bottom. Bring your arms up, slam them down. Bring your arms up, slam them down. Keep going. Good. Next one, we're going to do our lateral reaches. Reaching out to the side, back into the middle. Reach out to the side, back to the middle. If you're in standing, add a little squat to this. At the bottom, and then reach out as you stand up. Come back to the middle, squat. Reach out to the side, alternating which side you're going to. There you go. Really reach. Move. Quickly. There you go. Force your body to move as fast as tolerable. You're going to control. Really reach. Extend out through those fingertips. Create a stretch through the top side of your body. There you go. A few more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Shake it out. All righty. How are people doing? Heart rate's up? All right, good. So we're going to go into our practice round here. And let's talk about what we're going to do today.
Hey, got any more rose color?
All right, so let's start by talking about the single arm row. So one of our bread and butter movement patterns. Start, if you're in standing, you're going to get into a split stance. The weight's going to be on the same side as your back leg. From here, you're going to hinge over at your hips. Make sure you maintain this nice neutral spine here the entire time, and then pull that weight up towards your hip. Continuing just like so. If you need a little bit of balance support, you can certainly put your hand on something, like a countertop or a sturdy chair. Make sure you maintain that nice flat back, and then pull to your hip. I should have moved my chair over just a little bit for this. And pull, just like that. You should feel a squeeze between your shoulder blades. For our seated athletes, hinge forward into your chair, keeping a nice flat back again, and then pulling your weight up towards your hip. If you're using a backpack, make sure that you shortened up the straps so that you don't have as much slack in your system, and you can actually get more of a pull throughout the movement. There you go. Practice that movement both sides. Figure out how much weight that you're going to be needing for today. Because remember, we're going to be doing this for 30 seconds on each side. Good. I see people practicing the other side. People have switched. Good. Did you guys find the weight that's going to work for you? Can I get some thumbs up? All right, good. So next one is going to be the single arm overhead press. Let's come back to the speaker view. So standing athletes ideally do this in standing if you're going to be doing so. Take your weight, hold it in a front rack position. Elbow should be pointing forward, and then press the weight up overhead. Maintain a nice level torso here as you press. Make sure you practice both sides. Seated athletes, same deal. You're going to be up tall in that front rack position and press up overhead. Make sure that elbow stays forward. What that's good for is maintaining good shoulder alignment. It helps create more space within your shoulder joint, making more space for things to move around without getting excessive pressure put on them. Good. So I want you guys to be able to maintain this forward shoulder position the entire time for 30 seconds. So make sure you pick a weight that is going to allow you to do so. And if you have an adjustable weight, backpack full of books, you can always take books out as you get tired. All right. I see people wrapping up their practice rounds, so it looks like people found their weight. All right, good. I see thumbs up. Next one is going to be the bent over W's. For this one, you're going to want some lighter weights. So in this case, I got some books down here. I got The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo and Athletic Training, Principles of Athletic Training. So for the bent over W, it's called a W because for the end position comes here. It kind of looks like a W. Now when we're bent over, we're going to be here. This is going to force you to work a little bit harder against gravity at the end of the position. And so you're going to start by having your arms in the front, kind of forming like a diamond type shape. And from here, you take your diamond, you finish in the W. Diamond to W, diamond to W. There you go. If your books are a little bit uneven, you can always switch approximately 30 seconds in. I know not all books are created the same, but if you got even weights like dumbbells, that'll work just fine. Good. Practice that. And so the same thing applies in standing. You're going to be hinged forward, performing the W this way. Good. Let's see. There you go. And the more you lean forward, the more it's going to challenge you. So that's another way you can gauge the movement. Good. All right. Any questions on the W? We good? Can I see thumbs up? I see thumbs up. Good. All right. Let's continue on. Tricep kickbacks. So for the tricep kickback, you might want one of your lighter weights. But if you're feeling really strong, maybe you might want to use a heavier weight. The kickback, it's going to be in a similar position as the bent over row. You're going to have a stagger stance to standing. Bring your elbow up high. This part's really key. You need to maintain a high elbow the entire time, and then you straighten out your elbow. And then back to the start here. Maintain this position. A lot of people start to get lazy and their elbow starts to drift down, and then they start doing this. This doesn't do much for you. This starts to challenge your shoulder in an end range shoulder extension position, and then extending that elbow out. So this is going to be helpful for developing strength in that dip type position. Good. And if you need a little bit of support with this, again, you can always hold on to something for that little bit of balance. Keep your elbow high as you're performing the kickback. Same thing applies for seated athletes. Come in here. Lean forward, elbow high, kick back behind you. Just like so. Maintain that high elbow. If you're doing this and you're feeling kind of tired, but it's also starting to feel easy, good chance your elbow has drifted back and you're just doing this. So make sure you make it a point to keep your elbow back during this movement. Good. Did everyone get a chance to practice the kickbacks? Yeah? All right. Any issues with the kickbacks? Just wave at me. No? All right. So let's get into the last exercise here, is the upward chop. So upward chop for standing athletes. Oops, I should probably move this back to the speaker view. Upward chop for standing athletes. You're going to have your weight by your side. Grab hold of it, and then from here, boom, bring it up overhead, just like so. So there's a little bit of a squat in this. You're bringing the weight up and over. Added challenge, if you're using a backpack, instead of grabbing from the handles, grab by the sides of the backpack, like so. And then from here, bring it up and over. You're going to challenge your grip a little bit. Good. Make sure you practice both sides. Make sure that as you're doing this, you're maintaining a really nice flat back the entire time. Spine positioning is really important. Good. For seated athletes, you're just going to bring the back to one side and then bring it up overhead. There we go. Just like so. Good. All right. Did everyone get a chance to practice the upward chop? All right. Feeling good? Any questions about the workout before we get started?
Oh, you guys are just starting, Brent? Hi.
Yeah, you're late to the party.
Sorry, I had to move my sister today, so.
Oh, that's important.
Yeah, we're moving her from her old house into her new house, but she's not moving till Saturday. We just moved all the stuff at our house, so our house is like a madhouse.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully you can escape from the madness for a little bit here.
Oh yeah, definitely for a little bit. Yeah.
Right. So, any questions before we get started with the workout?
Oh,
right.
I think I'm good as long as I see all the workout. As long as I see all the stuff you guys are doing.
Follow me, and you'll be able to keep track. Okay.
Alrighty, we'll do.
So, let's get in position. We're going to start with the single arm rows. Grab your backpacks, grab your weights, and we're going to get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Single arm row. You're going to have one leg back and one leg in front in a stagger stance, hinged over, and then you're going to pull your weight towards your hip. Make sure you maintain a nice level back here the entire time. So your chest should be open in front of you, just like so. Make sure that you don't let the backpack twist you as you're doing this movement, that you stay level the entire time. You are moving the backpack does not move you. Good. 3, 2, 1, switch sides. Seated athletes, same thing applies to you guys here. Leaning forward, flat back, pulling to your hip. Engaging your upper back, those muscles between your shoulder blades and the back of your shoulder. Maintain that level spine, level chest. Good, 5 more seconds here. Keep pulling, get that squeeze. 3, 2, 1, done. Transition to the single arm overhead press. Take your weight, put it in a front rack position, elbow in front, and then press up overhead for reps. Let's go. Keep that elbow pointed in front. Steady motion, easy breathing. Good. Maintain as upright of a torso as you can. If you're leaning one way or the other, we want to try to bring you back to neutral. 3, 2, 1, switch sides. Good. And press. Good. Maintain that steady motion, steady breathing. Good. Almost there. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Put your heavy weight down. Grab something a little bit lighter. We're going to do some bent over rows. So hinging forward, And then you're going to start in your diamond position, coming into a W shape at the top, just like so. The W is where the exercise gets its name. We're working on challenging the muscles of your upper back and the back of your shoulders again. Good. If you're in sitting, you're hinged forward, just like people in standing, and then doing the W. There we go. Switch sides if switch sides if you're using uneven weights. There you go. Maintaining that nice level back, opening up the front of your chest at the top. Almost there. 10 seconds. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. We're going to transition over to the tricep kickback. So again, taking a moderate weight, elbow is going to be up high, and then straighten out your elbow, kicking that weight back, just like so. Maintain the height of your elbow. Don't let it drop down as we're doing this exercise. This doesn't do much for you. This is going to challenge your triceps quite a bit. There we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Same thing with seated athletes. You lean forward, elbow up high, kick that tricep, the books back behind you. Tricep kickbacks. Good. Keep going. Keep moving. 10 seconds left. Keep your elbow up high. Make sure you're mindful of your body position. Good. 3, 2, 1. Done. All right, last exercise is the upward chop. So taking your weight, your heavier weight, off to one side, and then you're going to start in a squat position. Stand up, put it overhead. Low to high. Low to high. Coming across your body. Good. Maintaining that steady motion. If you're doing this seated, starting on one side, low to high. Low to high. Good. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Good. Bring it back to the other side. Low to high. Low to high. Good. Keep that continuous motion. Keep breathing. What's great about this workout is there should be pretty minimal transition time between the exercises. So you should be plenty tired at the end. 3, 2, 1, done. All right, take a breath. Rest, get it, catch your breath, get a swig of water. All right. How's everyone feeling after that first round?
Good.
All right. How were the transitions? Does anyone need more time with transitions? No? Okay. Good. We ready for round 2? Can I see some thumbs up? All right. Let's get started. Get in position for your bent over row or your single arm rows. We're going to get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. All right. Let's move. Maintain that square chest. Nice even movement. Steady breathing. That's always number 1. Make sure that you are under control the entire time during this movement. Good. We are going to switch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All righty. Keep moving. All right. Oops. I realized I knocked my camera up. Keep moving. Keep going. All righty. Maintain that steady breathing. Flat back. Almost there. 10 seconds left. Keep it moving. Pull to your hip. Keep that squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Transition to your overhead press. Elbow in front. Press up overhead. 3, 2, 1. Go. And press. Maintain this upright torso as best as you can. If you're thinking this is Relatively easy. You can challenge yourself by standing on one leg. If you're feeling that. You don't need to do that today. Good. Keep it going. Keep moving. 10 seconds left before we switch. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. All right. Elbow in front and press. Maintain that steady motion as best you can. Keep your elbow pointed in front. Don't let your elbow flare out. Maintain that steady work rate. Keep breathing. Keep going. 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Put the weight down. Transition over to the W's. Grab hold of your books or your lighter weights, dumbbells, and perform the W. Start in your diamond shape position and come into the W shape. Good. Maintain a nice flat back as you're performing this exercise. Force your core to work along with your shoulders. Keep it going. And remember, you can take breaks here. If something's getting tired or shaky, take a break, pause, shake it out, and then resume. Good. If your books are different weights, you should switch them by now. Good. Keep it going. Almost there, you guys. Good. 10 seconds left. Home stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. All righty. Transition to your tricep kickbacks. Leaning forward, elbow high. Kick that weight back behind you. Keep your elbow high the entire time. Remember, you're allowed to adjust the weights. Take away a little bit, and then resume your exercise if you're noticing that you're already fatiguing out. I was. Keep your elbow high as you extend your arm behind you. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Good. Maintain that steady work rate. Keep going. Keep breathing. All righty. We're almost there. Keep going. 10 seconds left. 5. Oh, no, that's too early. Now it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. All right. Upward chops. Take your heavier weight. Bring it to one side and chop. Low to high. Moving in a diagonal pattern, spiraling across your body. Make sure that your spine stays in neutral the entire time. Work on good body mechanics with your lifting. Good. Keep it going. Keep breathing. 5 seconds left here. 3, 2, 1. Done. Switch sides. Seated athlete, same thing. Make sure your spine is neutral. As you're bringing this weight up and around. Make sure you have good form. You should feel this in your core, your shoulders, and if you're doing this in standing, a little bit in your hips. Keep it going. We got 10 seconds left. Keep breathing. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. All right. Catch your breath. Whew. All right. How's it going, everybody? All right. I see thumbs up. A little bit of heavy breathing. We're doing good. So get a little swig of water if you need it. And then we're going to get started in the next round in, let's see. We're going to get started in 10 seconds here. So get in position for your single arm rows. All right, we're going to get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Single arm rows. Keep that chest square as you're performing this row. Good. Stagger stance. Pull the weight to your hip. By pulling to your hip, you're going to better activate muscles called your lower trapezius muscle. And it's really important for stability of your shoulder blade complex. Good. Maintain that nice neutral spine during the pull. Good. Keep it going. Seated athletes. Same thing applies here. Pull to your hip. Maintaining that neutral spine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. All righty. Make sure you keep that chest square and then pull. Pulling to your hip. Get that squeeze. Feel it between your shoulder blades and in the back of your shoulder. Good. 10 seconds left. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Transition to your overhead press. Hand to the front rack and push. Whoop. Control that weight. Don't let it turn on you. That's better. Keep going. Nice steady rhythm here. Keep moving. Elbow in front. Focus on a good clean movement. You got 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Good. And get moving. Good. Maintain that elbow in front. Try to avoid letting it flare out. Good. Press all the way up over your head. Get into that end range. Almost there, you guys. 10 seconds left. Good. Keep moving. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Put that weight down to the side. Transition over into your bent over W's. Good. Remember, we're starting in this diamond shape and then coming into the W. You might want lighter weights. Good. Maintain a nice steady work rate. Remember, if you're using uneven weights, so I got 2 uneven books here. We're going to switch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch the weights. Keep yourself even as best as possible. Keep that steady work rate here. My Principles of Athletic Training book is notably heavier than Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Much more dense content, leading to a much more dense book and heavier book. Oh, keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Put those little books to the side or keep them for your tricep kickbacks. Good. Maintain the high elbow as you kick the weight back. Good. Keep moving. Whew. Gotta get my grip better. It's working my pinch strength right here. Good. Keep moving. Keep going. Keep that elbow up high. Don't let it sag down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Whew. My thumbs are getting a workout from pinching these books together. All right, and continue with the kickbacks. Good. Keep it going. Nice, steady rhythm. Maintain even breathing. You can go at your pace. We're just moving continuously here. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Put those littler weights down. Find your heavier weights. We're going to do some upward chops. Start with the weight to one side, keeping your back square, your spine straight, and chop upwards. Maintain that steady rhythm. Keep it going. Keep breathing. Good. Almost there, you guys. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Oh my God. Oh. Why does that burn? Who thought this was a good idea? I did. Keep it going. Less than 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Catch your breath. Get a swig of water. All right. How are you guys doing?
I'm great.
All right. Ian's doing great. Ian, I think you need to put some more weights in your backpack.
Oh, I'm not even using a backpack.
Oh, you need to find some bigger weights then. All right. How are people doing? Feel ready for round 4?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Get in position for your single arm row. We're gonna get started in 5, 4.
You
Go.
muted me. Oh.
I muted my mic instead of you guys. Now I'm muting you guys. All right, ready, set, go. Good. Maintain that nice steady work rate. And make sure you're still pulling to your hip. That part's important. Keep that focus here. You're pulling to your hip. Keep it going. Keep getting that squeeze between your shoulder blades. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Nice flat back and pull to your hip. There we go. This is going to be challenging your core as well. You're doing what's called an anti-rotation. You're preventing your body from getting twisted or rotated by your weight. Getting everything to engage simultaneously. Good. We are almost there, you guys. Less than 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Transition to your overhead press with one arm. And go. Good. Keep your elbow pointed in front as best as you can. You might be feeling a little bit of a burn in your shoulders. Make sure you still got good form. If your form is going downhill, take some weights out of your backpack or find a lighter weight to be using for this movement. Good. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. And remember, you can also take a break if you need. If your breathing is starting to get out of control, take a little bit of a break. Collect yourself before you resume the movement. Keep it up. You guys are almost there. 10 seconds left. Keep pressing. Keep moving well, though. Keep breathing under control. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Put that weight down. Pick up your lighter to moderate weights for your W. Bending forward, keeping that flat back, and then lifting up into that W shape. Good. Continue with this consistent movement here. Diamond to W, diamond to W. If your elbows are staying at a 90 degree, you're doing good. Good. Keep it going. Keep breathing. Almost there, you guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch if you have uneven books, but keep going. If your weights are even, keep going. Good. Keep up that work rate. I know your shoulders might be feeling it. That's why we're doing it back and shoulders day. Keep that continuous movement. Take a break though if you need. Almost there. Keep going. Less than 10 seconds left. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Shake it out a little bit. Next one is the tricep kickbacks. Take your moderate weights and kick it back. Keep your elbow up high. Good. Keep it going. Consistent movement. Back flat. Try to avoid slouching in your back. If you're feeling really tired, you might need to take a pause, collect yourself, maintain good spine mechanics as you're performing this workout. Good. Less than 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. If you're pinching books together, if you're a climber, this is really good for developing that thumb strength. Good. Woo. And this is a very popular exercise for building tricep strength. If any of you do wheelchair racing, This movement right here is really important, that flick motion as you're pushing through. Good, keep it going. Almost there. Keep that steady work rate. Keep your elbow up high. Don't let it sink down. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. All right, last exercise in this round, the upward chops. Grab your heavier weight, put it to one side, and then lift from low to high to the opposite side. This upward chop. Bring that weight up around in a spiraling way over your head. Good. Continue on with that motion. Keep moving. Nice continuous flow. Almost there. Maintain steady breathing. Good. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides and chop. Good. If one side is feeling more tired than the other, you can always take away the weights and just work the chopping motion. One side to the other. Or you could grab a lighter, whoop, I almost crushed my toes. Grab a lighter weight, perform that same chop. Just like so. Keep it going, keep moving. 10 seconds left. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Put your weights down. Grab a water bottle, take a swig of water. All right. How are people doing so far? Good. Ian, you barely look like you're even trying.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely trying.
Okay, good. All right. Anybody need any adjustments for the last round?
Last round.
Yeah, we got at least one more, right?
You want to do 5?
Yeah. We got plenty of time. We're gonna do a 5th round here. You guys ready?
Oh yeah.
Remember, you can always scale down your exercises if you need to. Form is number 1 for this last round. So if you need to take some weights out of your backpacks or find a lighter weight, go do so. But make sure you're moving well the entire time. So let's get in position. Get started with your single arm rows in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. All righty, let's go. And pull. Continuous movement here, pulling to your hip. Keep your focus. Let's go. Remember, if you're getting really tired, you can always just do the motion. Work on pulling your arm straight back, hand goes to your hip. Just like so, if you're needing to drop the weight. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Good. Maintain really good form, flat back the entire time. Pulling to your hip. Get that squeeze between your shoulder blades. There you go. And like I said before, you can drop the weight and just work the movement. Pulling that arm back, palm touches your hip. Palm touches your hip. Good. Continuous good movement. Keep working here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Transition to the single arm overhead press. Start in your front rack, press up overhead. Continuous movement. Remember, you can always drop the weight and just perform this overhead motion. Take away the weight, but work on good quality movement. Bring your arm up overhead, reaching as far as you can. Keep it going. Keep breathing. You guys are doing great. 10 seconds left. Continuous movement. Make sure you maintain good elbow alignment here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Keep those elbows in as you press up overhead. Avoid letting them flare outwards. For now, we want the elbow in front. Challenge the front of your shoulder. And that stability. Make sure you maintain this clean motion. the entire time. Your forearm should be more or less perpendicular to the floor. Continue with this motion here. Almost there, you guys. 10. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. All righty. W's. Whoops, dropping my phone. That's why I have a case. All right. Hinging forward, diamond to W, diamond to W. Keep it going. Nice steady work rate. If your shoulders are just feeling gassed, you can just do unweighted W's. Good. Keep going. Keep breathing. If you're using uneven weights, switch now. Good. Continue with that movement here. Feel that squeeze. Feel the muscles turning on the backs of your shoulders. Good. 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. All right. Transition over to your tricep kickback. Taking your weights, hinging forward, and keep your elbow high as you kick back. Good. Straight spine, hinge forward, elbow high. Continue with that movement. If you need to drop your load, keep the elbow high, keep moving in this continuous motion here without the weights. Work on that positioning. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Yeah. Grab your weights. Elbow stays high. Remember, focus here. Good. Continuous movement. Keep that steady breathing. Keep your elbow high. Don't let it sag. You got 10 seconds left. Keep it going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Last one. Last exercise here. Low to high chops, upward chops. Starting with the weight off to one side. I'm starting on my left, and I'm going to pick the weight up and put it overhead to my right. Good. Continue this movement here. If you need to drop the weight, and perform the movement. Or use a much lighter weight, just like so. Good. Good, clean motion. Keep moving. Almost there, you guys. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Almost there. Last bit here. Good. Make your shoulders work. Make your core work. Continuous movement. Good quality. Controlled breaths. We're almost there. 10 seconds left. Keep it going. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. All right. Woo. That was a solid session, you guys.
Good job, guys.
Yeah. All right. That was 30 minutes of continuous motion.
Only
Really,
30?
only 30.